Hi, this is Josh White, and this is part two of my presentation. I just wanted to talk quickly about the relevance of the research questions in which I asked and I answered within my presentation in part one. So, in regards to the first research question, was the Bracero program mutually beneficial for the U.S. and the Mexican citizens slash Braceros who were providing the labor? As answered in part one, the answer to this is yes. Both the U.S. and Mexico benefited from this relationship. But what's important to understand as scholars is the relationship that we kind of developed with Mexico. We kind of developed a bad relationship. We looked like the enemy. Even though the U.S.'s intentions were good, we wanted to benefit the laborers, and our policy was set up in a way that it would greatly benefit them. Um, these agreements weren't really upheld by the growers themselves, and it made us look bad. We had to go through multiple series of negotiations. We even had Operation Wetback, which basically deported hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens. So that kind of brings up some of the political debates and issues that we still have today between the U.S. and Mexico, such as illegal immigration and our relationship with Mexico. So I definitely think that this had a bad impact on our relationship with Mexico, and it really appears as if we didn't uphold our promise and our agreement with them. So for my follow-up point, the reason this is important, first of all, my follow-up point was the agreement detailed within the Bracero program fair, and was it upheld properly? So that's what I was just talking about. So no, it wasn't. It was fair, but it wasn't upheld properly. So again, this kind of shines a bad light on the U.S., and it's important to understand as scholars just the relationship that the U.S. has with Mexico and our past relationships of how we haven't upheld our part of the deal. Although we had good intentions, it didn't work out. But it definitely adds to the tension going on today, like the legal immigration and building the wall on the border to prevent this immigration. It definitely increases the tensions there, and that's why it's important to look at as scholars.